the weather.
How are you finding life in LA? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it was not the case 3 days ago in Denver. We faced difficult weather conditions, and so it was not really easy to enjoy a football game. But at least we got the result that we did, and we're going to manage the second leg hopefully in a better way. But yeah, the weather is amazing today. Even if we had a few problems early January with even better than me, but with the fire, with the wind, there was some rain as well. So, but it looks like everything is going back to normal right now, and we are all excited to start a new season as well. So yeah, it's we move on.
Were you here for the fires?
I arrived. Yes. I arrived the day that there was a big fire on top of the hill of Encino. Obviously, it started a few days before at Pacific Palisade, and so yeah, the first 2 days, 3 days in LA for the pre-season were a bit. We were all worried, about what happened. Also, there was a fire in Pasadena next door.
It seems to have impacted the whole of Los Angeles.
Yes, but at the end of the day, we can see a lot of solidarity from the city. All the LA people, ready to help, and but it will not replace, all the people that lost home and a lot of stuff, So. But hopefully there will be better days for them.
And sport is a good way of putting.
Yes.
I'm not, it doesn't make everything better, but it can be a good distraction and cheer people up.
Yes, it doesn't make the situation better, but at least you can entertain those people who love soccer, obviously, and also when you are a sportsman, you have this responsibility, to perform and to give a good image of your club, of your city, and make the people and fans enjoying the moment. So yeah, so again, like I said, the new season is going to start, and we are all looking forward to it. Yeah.
On the sport, how much of a lifestyle change is it playing in America compared to Europe and the Premier League?
I take my job like I used to do, just outside football is a life with probably less pressure. There is more, it's more quiet. Soccer, like they call, or the football in Europe is bigger, and there is obviously more pressure from fans, media, doesn't mean that there is no pressure, especially when you're an athlete, you put pressure towards yourself, because you still want to perform, but it's been a really good experience so far, for me and my family, on and off the field. Every time that you face a new experience, you just try to discover, to open your mind, and but I'm really pleased, with the way my family and especially my children adapted to their new life, and so it makes me even better.
Olivier was saying, long way from Europe, obviously, and struggles to keep up with the Premier League games. Do you manage to find a bit of time to watch what's still going on? To
be honest with you, no. It's I obviously follow every league, or especially the Premier League or Spurs, but I find it really hard to watch on live, with the time difference. But it's also, probably what I was looking for, a new experience, discovering, another competition, another approach of my job, and like you said, like Olivier said, it's quite far, obviously, and you can feel it every day, when you have to contact your family or friends in Europe, but it's okay. I learned how to manage this situation.
What do you make of how Spurs are getting on this year? I mean, it's been a
Well,
difficult run.
yeah, it's really always hard, because even if I don't belong anymore to the team or to the club, I have this history with Spurs, and you don't like to see ex-teammates or even the people that work at the club, or even the board, the chairman. You want them to succeed, and you want them to be in a better position. They face difficulties on and off the field because they got a lot of injuries that probably make the team a bit weaker, with the repetition of games. But they are still alive. I mean, there's still the Europa League, to compete for, and it's true that the gap for the Champions League places is too big, but I have a chance, with a run of good result to catch the other team in front of them and maybe qualify for European competition. I don't know. But for the owner of the club, I'm sure that, and for the pride, of the fan and the club, and their pride for the players, they will finish the season strongly.
Do you think the Europa League success will then kind of make up for their Premier League struggles? Obviously, you were at Tottenham for so long that.
Yeah, but by experience, I believe that when you face difficulties in your domestic league, I would say that competing in a different competition like the Europa League give you, an extra boost and give you even more energy, and because you are still alive in a competition that you can win, that you can compete for, and I'm sure that will become the main target for the players and for the club, So there is a lot of really good team in that competition, and I don't know the draw. I don't know who's going to face.
Alkmaar.
Alkmaar, yeah. So I still believe they have a big chance, to make this competition like a priority and to win it. But again, there is a lot of good teams involved, but they can make it.
I think it's Alkmaar and then maybe Ajax, which would be quite nice.
Yeah, it's a good memory. Yeah. It's a good souvenir.
You mentioned the chairman a couple of times. Obviously, he's delivered the stadium, taking the team to the point where you can have nights like Ajax and Champions League final. He's facing a lot of protests and upset at the moment. Do you feel he deserves that? Do you feel he's holding the club back at all?
That's not the first time, obviously, but I always used to repeat, Daniel has my support. I know from inside all the really good things that he did for the club. He took the club at one level and he brought it to an amazing level. And today Tottenham belong to the best club in the world. Obviously, when you face difficulties in your season, when you don't have the result expected, there is always a guilty, and I know, and we all know that the reputation of Spurs, lacking of trophies, but at the same time you have to realize that in 20 years, the club become something huge, in the football world, and not only on the pitch, but also off the pitch, with a strong image, all around the world. And I know that they are working. They do all the best to get that success that missed to the club. But again, for me, Daniel has been really huge for the club, and he deserves a lot of credit about that. But again, you cannot win trophies with one person. It's about picking the right people and making the environment that is going to help the team to succeed. So,
you and Olivier have obviously won trophies together for France. Do you think you can deliver a trophy here in Los Angeles? What would that mean to you to win something here together?
Yeah, but we already did it last October with the Open Cup. yeah, we could even add another one with the Leagues Cup that we lost against Columbus. We know that the club is really ambitious and wants to continue these successful years by adding more trophies. So that's the target. But you can see that the football is developing really well, and there is a lot of competitive teams. So yeah, but that's what you want, you know, compete against the best team in the country and try, you know, to add another trophy to the club.
Have you had any old teammates sort of reach out to come over? Have you tried to tap up Harry Kane to maybe?
No, Harry is really busy right now with Bayern, and I hope that this season will be the one for him by winning trophies, you know, collective trophies. No, but obviously I'm still in touch with some of them, and I follow them. And then it's all about decision and about also moments in your career, you know, when you want for. I never look backwards, but I'm already 38, and you know, season after season, years after years, the time is running so fast. So we need to enjoy the present and the moment.
So, sorry, this time next year we're getting very excited about the World Cup coming to America. Will you used to be playing here in Los Angeles, and what do you think the World Cup will be like, an American World Cup?
I don't know. Honestly, I hope and I wish to follow the World Cup from US. You know, my personal situation, I don't know. I'm focused on this season, and we'll see for next one. But yeah, we can feel the excitement of the people. There is a really strong fan base that I was not expecting when I arrived. You know, we play in full stadium with nice atmospheres, with a really good approach of the football game, different coaching with different game style, you know. But yeah, it's really interesting, I would say. Different rules than in Europe, especially the way you build a squad, you know, a lot of restriction. But it makes, you know, the level quite equal between teams, and you know, for players you enjoy the competition. But again, yes, the World Cup, it's a major tournament that everybody will be focused on, and even more now by seeing my ex-manager Mauricio Pochettino as a US national team manager. You know, I want to see, I will support France, but I will support also USA. Right?
Are you in touch with Poch quite a lot?
I'm still in touch. I'm still in touch with him, and you know, he's got a big challenge ahead of him, and it's good to see him in that position.